Hello there and welcome back to Let's Play The Legend of Heroes, Trails of Cold Steel. I'm the RNGenius, but you may call me Eric, and in the last episode we traveled to Seldik. We are now in the Weathercock Inn, and, or Weathercock Inn, and, we just accepted our new assignments. We're to beat one monster. We are supposed to repair some light outside with orbital technology. And then there's medicine gathering, which is optional. But of course, optional is not exactly optional. It's not there's optional, then there's optional. And let's first talk to all the people. Annabelle. This truly is the very image of a commoner's lodging. I mustn't complain, though. Having shelter from the elements is all I should be asking for. This truly is the very image of a commoner's lodging. Come on, it's actually a nice place. I'd stay in a place like this. Definitely. Merchant Maurice. The food here is really good, as they say. Things are going well on the business front too, so my name will spread like wildfire soon enough. This really is a nice town, isn't it? I came here to do some business while the grand market's going on, but it turned out to be even nicer than I expected. Louise. Sarah's having a grand old time over at the counter if you're looking for her. She really conducts herself disgracefully sometimes. I should be used to it by now, but... Seems like our instructor is famous for all the wrong reasons. Indeed, part of me expected as much, though. Sarah's having a grand old time over at the counter if you're looking for her. She really conducts herself disgracefully sometimes. You never change, do you, Sarah? Come on, don't give me that. What kind of person would throw away the opportunity to enjoy beer this good? That's probably the last thing that should be coming from an instructor's mouth. Seriously. This field study definitely seems like it'll be hard work for all of you. Here, take this. Hopefully it will help you get through it. 3 sweet cookies. Nice. Oh, these look delicious. Thank you very much. Hey, no worries. Take this recipe too. It's nice and simple, so give it a shot. Sweet cookie. Don't even have to eat that sweet cookie then. Do not rest. Soft and fluffy omelets. Whole juice, sweet cookies. Alright. Alright. Are you waiting for something? Not gonna talk to Sarah just yet. Old Man York. The key to being a successful merchant is knowing what the other party wants. I see. How does that one go about that, though? How does one go about that, though? Learning that requires listening to tales of my past achievements first. You see, my sheer skill when it comes to dealing with others allowed me to become very popular with the ladies. As a result, I was able to become close to more women than you could possibly fit into this room. This story is of no interest to me whatsoever. This old man told me, teach me about the key to being a successful merchant, but he's been screwing around like this ever since last night. Is he just messing with me? Trust me, this is entirely related to your interests. Being popular with the ladies and being successful as a businessman are closely linked. That is universal truth. I somehow doubt that. Posters on the wall, nice. Overlapping each other too. Isn't that a cool look for your own flat that you live in? Having like a tapestry with a brick wall on it and then just put overlapping random posters there. Maybe a wanted sign or two and maybe some just... It seems cool. That seems cool. Alright, before I talk to Sarah, I'll leave. Let's ask instructor Sarah for more information on this field study. She is in for some rigorous questioning. Yeah, let's do that. I was just about to do that. Wow, she's going ham.
Nothing hits the spot quite like a cold beer.
She looks like she's having the time of her life.
How many pints has she downed already? It's not even noon.
Oh, you kids are still here? I'll just be hanging back and enjoying myself, so go on ahead and get started. Don't mind me.
We have questions for you, though. What's with these field study tasks?
I'm glad they're not as difficult as I was expecting, but they're just so...
Well, it makes sense you'd have some doubts. You only need to do the ones it says are required, though. Feel free to just ignore the rest if you want. I don't care. Up to you how much or how little you want to do.
Stop being so irresponsible and...
Wait. These kinds of decisions are as much a part of our field study as the tasks themselves.
Oh, what?
What do you mean?
You have 2 days. Trista isn't far from here, so you'll be returning to the academy tomorrow evening. Until then, you can spend your time here however the four of you see fit. Every decision rests on your shoulders. I won't be forcing you to do a thing.
Okay, so what is up? You have this look on your eyes like you've pieced something together. Well, does this relate in some way to your our free day this past week? Specifically to your activities during that time? Yeah, now that you mention it. Exactly. I spent this past free day doing various tasks on behalf of the student council. And while one of them did involve going back into that old schoolhouse, the rest were just simple requests for assistance from the locals. In other words, exactly the sorts of things we've been asked to do here. And by the time I'd taken care of everything, I felt like I'd learned a lot about Trista and the Academy, so I think we've been given similar tasks here for a similar reason. That would definitely make sense. I mean, all I know about Celtic is what I've read. There's probably a lot we can learn by actually coming here and helping a people out like this. Indeed, the land of Erebonian is quite vast. This may be an invaluable opportunity to gather local knowledge and of a place we may otherwise never have visited. Yeah, exactly. So, whatever various and sundry things Instructor Sarah may have planned for us, I say we just work our way down the list while immersing ourselves in Celtic culture, taking in as much as we can. Sounds good to me. Count me in. This actually sounds pretty exciting when you put it that way. Shall we depart then? During field study periods, the party is assigned a variety of tasks to complete, much like on Rean's free days. Details of these tasks can be confirmed via the quest tab of the notebook. When all tasks with a required mark have been completed, the story will advance. Note, however, that any quest listed with a short time limit will become invalid when this happens. Sarah, are you still in there? Like I said, it's up to you kids to decide how to handle things. You're representing Thors though, so don't do anything too crazy. That would probably have more weight if you said it without alcohol in your hand and food in your mouth. Or if you hadn't put the boys and the girls in the same room for that matter. Really, is there no way to change that arrangement? I guess I was right in thinking that it would bother you at least. I think it would bother most girls. I assume she certainly isn't the type to be bothered, at least. Is she for real? Well, let me just say that this was entirely on purpose. It's not just you guys either. I made sure the other group would all be in the same room too. What? Is there a reason you arranged things like this? Well, let's put it this way. From now on, there are going to be times where you will have to trust each other with your lives. Meaning you'll have to be able to put your personal differences behind you if you want to act as a cohesive team. Now, think for a moment. Can a group of people that are too shy to even sleep in the same room really accomplish that? If not, then Class 7 might be in for some trouble down the line. So this is essentially a test of sorts? Only you could come up with something like this. While I understand the reasoning behind your choice, can you at least try to act like a decent human being while you're lecturing us? I have to admit, I'm a bit jealous of you all. Not everyone gets to travel around the country as part of their curriculum. If only it were that simple. Technically, we are on a nice trip together, but it's hard to enjoy that feeling when you realize you have been dragged along for reasons you're not even sure about. I guess you're right. Sorry about that. Either way, good luck. I'll keep Sarah in check, so there's no need to worry about her. Our apologies for leaving you with such a harrowing task. We wish you good luck too. I'm sure you'll enjoy your time here. It's hard to go wrong with a lively town that's got great food. On top of that, the highway at this time of year is beautiful enough to be referred to as the Golden Highway. Make sure you have a look for yourselves when you've got the time. Come on, you're standing in the way, lady. Maybe I'm the one standing in the way. Oh yeah, I meant to say, I've made sure that you can get your Arcus looked at while you're here. You'll find the place just outside of here. It's called, hey Margaret, what was it called again? Oh, Sarah, you're hopeless. The place is called Oddvins, and it's both an orbital factory and the arms store. It's probably a good idea to check it out. Understood. You'll be here for 2 days, so make sure you have the most of it. You make the most of it. And before I forget, keep in mind that there's a time limit for non-essential quests. Remember, check your student notebook if you ever need to go over the details and see how long you've got time to do them. I'll leave you guys in charge of deciding how to handle them all, though. Good luck out there. I'm here if you ever need any advice, so feel free to come by anytime. The key to being a successful merchant is knowing what the other party wants. I see. How does that go? Burr, 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 burr. I'm a lady. I'm a womanizer. Burr, burr, burr. Man, oh man. Okay, how massive is this town? Celtic Chapel, Oddvins' Arms and Orbital Factory, Weathercook Inn, Celtic Markets' Manager's House, Market Manager's House, Celtic Station, it's quite a large building. Celtic House, down there is the Grand Market with a lot of stuff going on. Provincial Army Guard House, not going to be able to enter that most likely. Celtic House, West Celtic Highway, East Celtic Highway. Alright. Hama. Hello there, I assume you're tourists. The Grand Market's in the northern part of the town if you're looking for that. There's a variety of goods on sale there, from food to jewelry and even stuff from different parts of the continent. I recommend you give it a visit, even if you don't plan on buying anything. There's plenty of daily necessities on sale at the Grand Market too, so those of us who live here shop there often. There's no orbital factory or diner there though, so we all have to make use of the stores on the street. Susie. Jake, where'd you put my notebook? I lent it to you so you could do your math homework, not so you could hide it. Come get it if you want it back. Ah, not again. I'm gonna get really angry if you don't give it back. Ah, I lent it to him because he said he'd finally do some studying and now he does this. Hurry up and give it back. Time to spend the day teasing Susie again. Kids are jerks. Susie moved here from Heimdallr a while ago. Jake keeps bullying her though. Why can't they just get along? Jake won't stop bullying Susie. Bullying is wrong though, right, Lulu? Meow. 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 That's exactly the same church as in Trista, except it's orange, not blue. Yep. Exactly the same church. Alright. The Zeptian Church offers simple treatment to those who suffer from injury free of charge. it's in particularly high demand here in Celtic due to all the farms in the region. It's not unusual for farmers to get injured after all. It's almost part of the job description. Now then, I believe the medicine Mobay requires is here. Mobay? Mobak? Molbaks. Old Lady Molbakes. I hurt my leg a bit while farming, so I came along to get some medicine. Father Zerbel's medicine really does the trick. I bet it's because he prays to Idios while making it. I hurt my leg a bit. Excuse me, are you Father Zerbel? That's correct. And you would be... Oh, I see. You must be the students who will be helping me with my request. That's us. We came here from Thors Military Academy. I suspected as much. Thank you for taking the time and come to speak to me. I'd like to request that you collect the ingredients I need to make my medicine. Do you have the time to do this request for me? Yeah. We're here to help. My thanks. Can I ask what sort of medicine these ingredients will be used for? It's essentially medicine to deal with the common cold by strengthening the body's immune system. Many people tend to catch it during spring and fall when the temperature switches between hot and cold, you see. This is why I ended up running out in the first place. Ah, that makes sense. I've had to rely on the church for medicine a bunch of times too. Definitely made my life easier. Agreed, we owe much to the vast amount of medical knowledge the church possesses. We really do, especially since modern pharmaceutics still can't compare to it. You students certainly know your stuff. Getting back on the track, there are two types of ingredients I want you to collect for me. The first is a medical plant known as bear claw, which grows in humid areas. It's not common to find them growing in Celtic, but you can still get them at the Grand Market. There's a drugstore run by a man named Flint. Tell him that I sent you. Tell him that I sent you. I'll note that down. The other ingredient I need is imperial carrots. You can get these from a farmer named Paul who lives in the farmhouse on the West Celtic Highway. Again, simply tell him that I sent you and he should share some with you. Understood. That should be it then. Is there anything you'd like me to go over again? No, that's fine. Which of our two destinations should we make our way to first? Doesn't seem like it matters. Yeah, I agree. We'll be off then, Father. I will be awaiting your return. Started. There are two ingredients I need you to collect. The first is bear claw, which you can get from Flint at the market. The other is a bundle of imperial carrots, which you can get from a farmer named Paul. Alright. Will I get that out of the way quickly before talking to everyone? I don't know. I'm not gonna enter Oddvins yet. It's just gonna start up that quest. Yeah, maybe. Who looks like a Flint? Wow, look at all the people here. Yeah, it really is bustling. I guess there's a reason people come from all over to visit it. Look over there. There's even someone performing. Haha, I could see myself spending hours here. I see no harm in taking this opportunity to shop as long as it's done in the process of completing our field study tasks. Yeah, it would be a waste not to see what this town has to offer. We'll just have to make sure not to get carried away. Here you are.
Wow, check out all these stalls!
Anyone else? Okay. I checked him out. Now it's time to go. No, it's not. Welcome. Anything specific you're looking for? This must be the store that Father Zerbel mentioned. We're here on behalf of Father Zerbel, actually. He asked us to come here to collect a bear claw from you. Oh, is that so? Here you go, then. Receive bear claw. Thank you, sir. I'm surprised how thorny this is, though, considering it's a medicinal herb. Its resemblance to a bear's claw is where it gets its name from, after all. Unrelated, but my supply of them happens to come from Liberl. They were flown into Heimdallr, where I had them sent along by train. Wow, really? Guess it just goes to show how much of a big deal this market is. Yeah, there certainly is a bunch of unusual stuff here. The market's popularity is well justified. Well then, we should make our way to the farmhouse on the Western Highway next. Yeah, let's get this done quickly. I collected bear claw ones too in the Nebel Valley. West Celtic Highway.
Who might you be? I don't recall seeing any of you around here before. Do you have some form of identification?
Soldiers? Wait, I think I can recognize those uniforms. We're students from Thors Military Academy. We're currently visiting Celtic as a part of the field study.
Thors? You mean the Thors? Now that you mention it, I do recognize the emblem. My apologies for any rudeness. We are the members of the Kreuzen Provincial Army. Our main duty is to keep the peace in Celtic.
The Provincial Army? Isn't that... There are military forces operated by the ruling lord of each province, charged with maintaining security. They function as a secondary unit, separate from the formal Imperial Army.
I've never heard of any field study program at Thors. Seems a little early in the year for something like that, too. But many graduates of the Academy currently serve in our ranks. So be sure to uphold the Academy's good name. Don't do anything you shouldn't.
Thank you very much. We'll be sure not to let you down.
I'm glad to hear it.
Take care now and keep the noses clean. We will. That concludes our patrol. Back to the guardhouse, men.
Yes, sir.
Man, he was scary. If they are the Kreuzen Provincial Army, doesn't that mean they're ruled by... Yeah, Juice's family, the Albereas. Celtic is in the northern part of their territory, after all. I think it would be best for us to keep out of their way. We should return to the task at hand. Let's. Enemies.
All these windmills sure make the town feel pretty laid back. Right.
True. This scenery is surprisingly relaxing.
Fire! Fire!
That rate at which she shoots.
Fire!
Nice. North Lunaria Nature Park, West Trista, East Celtic. A fly. Aren't you weak against piercing? Ah, I think you're weak against piercing. You might be weak against piercing.
Fire!
The advantage is ours.
The advantage is ours.
My turn.
Turn. King Dragonfly. Very weak against fire. Very weak against burning. Extremely weak against being frozen. I don't have anyone with a freezing quartz.
Right!
Oh, that sealed him.
Now!
An opening.
Nice. Eliza's attack did very little damage.
Of course.
Armor breaker. I'm not sure. Oh wait, that's a King Dragonfly with 836 HP, and this is a King Dragonfly with 1208. Level 8? Level 8? What the heck? What's the difference between the two?
Shatter! Ha!
Scouter, a large dragonfly monster that flies around near fields, expels poisonous liquids from an organ in its body. Antidote and something else.
There!
I can do this.
I hope so. Flamberge.
Turn to flames. Burn! Now!
An opening!
Nice.
When in doubt, look to Laura.
You've saved me more than once too, you know.
When in doubt, look to Laura. Nice, guys. Okay, quite a bit of Link experience now. Not normal experience, not much normal experience. Alright. Hearty Powder. When in doubt, look to Laura. I like it.
Fire!
So where are we going? Up there's an area, down here there's not.
Right!
You're a slug.
Right!
You probably have a little bit of bashing on you.
Huh! The advantage is ours!
Here we go!
0 arts to start. Oh my god, there's 3 new enemy types. A Kirby to Martian! What the heck? A Kirby to Martian! I'm gonna have to take a sip of water. Level 9, 290 experience, 290 health. Very weak against elemental stuff. I think this guy is an area you want to kill very quickly, otherwise he escapes. Because considering he's like level 9, 290 HP, or he has sick defense. Must have sick defense. Yeah, he's the fastest of the enemies as well. We can see him down there. But we did get the triple advantage. Death Cargoed. Okay, weak against Earth. Evil Crow. 914 health. Okay. If you're so weak against... Wait. If you're so weak against fire... Then let's use fire.
Huh.
It's my turn.
How was that not an overkill? I think the condition for getting an overkill is not the damage you do beyond their health limit. It's having them get down to critical health and then killing them with decent damage. That has to be it. Flamberge. Weak against fire a little. Strong against fire.
Turn to flames. Burn! Go!
An opening!
Laura, you are crazy. You are crazy. A blue lullaby. Oh, come on. Strong against water, but very weak against earth. So, since I have needle shot, there's no reason to not abuse this.
Arcus activate!
The evil crow is burning too.
Of course!
This has medium area of effect. The only person with an ass breaker, but it's not a perfect ass breaker yet. Let's not just yet.
Shatter! Now!
I've got you.
Ha!
You say you got it, but oh man.
My turn! There! Ha!
My turn!
Needle shot against this guy as well.
I can do this.
You want to use arts here. Heat wave? How big is the area on that? Ah, bummer. This is freely settable.
Let's go. Huh?
Goodbye, Sluggums.
My turn.
You can use a Fireball, but Fireball is not going to do much.
My turn.
Instead, you guys will harvest a little bit of CP.
Right.
I can do this.
Yeah, but you really can't.
Go.
Overkill.
Is everybody okay?
And unscathed, another 1.6. Yeah, 628 experience right there. Whoa. Whoa. Oh, good gains.
I did it.
Another level up. 6 strength, 5 defense, 5 arts, 5 arts defense.
All right.
Okay. Okay. This will do it for this episode, though. For the moment, I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope I'll see you in the next episode as well. Thank you very much for watching, and until next time, toodles!